Tech for ID.
Tech for ID.
Tech for ID.
Technology for Indonesia.
Technology for Indonesia.
Technology for Indonesia.
Technology for everyone.
Technology for everyone.
Technology for everyone.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another live Tech Talk session by Tech for ID. And as usual, Tech for ID is bringing us the best speaker around the globe to talk about technology. And today we are already with our wonderful speaker, Miss Myrtle and Ramos. She is the founder and CEO of Blockties, the Vice President of Growth and Partnership of Goku Market. And she is going to talk about digital infusion, blockchain, and cryptocurrencies. So yeah, let's say hello to Miss Myrtle. Hello, Miss Myrtle.
Hello, Chandra. It's really an honor for me to be here. And of course, thank you so much for inviting me.
We are very, very glad to have you here. Thank you so much for being here today.
You're welcome. So I hope everyone is staying safe and healthy, especially to those who's viewing or going to watch this.
Yes, yeah, today in Jakarta, right now we have a really bad outbreak. So yeah, we're just hoping that everyone stays safe. And yeah, today we are very, very glad and we are very excited to learn a lot from you about this topic today. And also for the viewers, if you guys have any questions or any comments, whatever that you want to discuss with Miss Myrtle, you guys can just drop comments down below and I will read it to you. And also Miss Myrtle will gladly answer that for you. All right. So Miss Myrtle, what is cryptocurrency company and what does it do?
Well, basically, cryptocurrency is a wide world out there. So this is already made since last 2019. I actually got into cryptos 2015. So it's been 6 years that I started out as a social media manager. And then someone trusted me to actually be one of their directors for a media company. And then I decided to actually launch my own company here in the Philippines for marketing and PR. So about cryptocurrencies, cryptocurrency is actually the one that you can see like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Dash. All of those are cryptocurrencies and it is running in the blockchain technology. It is different from because a lot of people have a misunderstanding about blockchain and cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. They thought that Bitcoin and blockchain is the same. So Bitcoin is running in blockchain technology.
All right, and also thank you so much for the a little bit of a background of yourself that you just answered. Thank you so much for that. And also, what are you up to like nowadays?
Up to nowadays, actually, I have 30 active clients with me,
Ooh.
helping a lot, when it comes to marketing, PR. Because for me, marketing is forever. Because once you put yourself out there, it needs to be continuous. Yeah, especially this channel, it promotes a lot of people. It promotes a lot of projects and companies, and technology is actually paired with a good combination of marketing because no one will ever know about the technology that is out there when you don't market it.
That's very, very true. And so since you are in this industry, right, what potentials do you see when cryptocurrency is doing acquisition to blockchain platforms?
Well, when it comes to traditional and blockchain and cryptocurrency enabled companies, it's very different when it comes to handling data because blockchain is a very huge industry. It's not just about cryptocurrencies because when handling data, our data are actually exposed out there, especially when we use social media. Facebook, Twitter, all of our data is not actually safe We all know that. So
Yes.
when it comes to if someone out there is actually making a decentralized social media platform, it'll gonna be safe for us to actually handle those kind of privacy issues. For me, privacy is okay, because I do public speaking, so I don't mind because I'm a very transparent person because not everyone is like me. They
Mhm.
value their privacy. So when it comes to privacy, when it comes to blockchain, all of your transactions will be seamless. No one will know, of course, but at least it's transparent and you can see everything in the blockchain. You can even marry someone using blockchain technology.
This is new. This is very new.
Yeah, because if you will actually put your assets in the blockchain technology, both of you cannot actually manipulate that. So your certificate of marriage can also be uploaded in the blockchain. I actually want it to be a fun interview for this one, but actually that's already possible in the UK. A lot of people already married using blockchain technology.
Wow. So you guys, this is new information. If you guys want it, then go get it. All right. So who traditionally make blockchains? Is it open source or it is actually made by companies?
It's actually made by companies. As we all know, no, it's not known to a lot of people because again, if you don't do your own research when it comes with
Mhm.
this technology, all you actually know is Bitcoin, Bitcoin blockchain. But there's a lot of blockchain networks out there. I'll just name a few. This is not
Mhm.
for promotion. So it's Bitcoin Network, Ethereum Network, Binance Smart Chain Network. There's a lot. Also, uh, the most famous network is actually, for me, it's Polkadot.
Polkadot.
Yeah.
All right. So, how is the market value of blockchain platform defined?
For me, the value is actually, I take a look of the startups, the companies when it comes to the use cases.
Mhm.
Numbers and figures is just a number for me. But when it comes to helping the community, the customers, the consumers, that's
Mhm.
actually how you value a company. It's the purpose when it comes to making a company for us to solve problems out there.
Yeah, this comes from a founder and CEO of Blocktype. So yeah, this
I
one is
don't
legit.
I don't actually have any product because I'm
Mm-hmm.
into PR and marketing,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm a scholar graduate of Draper University. If you
Mm-hmm.
know Draper, Tim Draper. So the value of a company is all about passion and purpose. So if you really trust a company out there when it comes to blockchain, if they are solving problems out there when it comes to your data, your transaction, how you send monies to your loved ones to other countries, of course, that's the best use case and of course market value for me.
All right. So how is the market value? I mean, how does like one sell and buy blockchain platforms?
Actually, it's not about selling. Again,
Mm.
blockchain technology have different kinds of categories. If you're a trader, if you do trade like in the forex stocks, yes, you can buy and sell cryptocurrencies, exchange your money. There's a lot of people and banks and companies already emerging in this technology. If you will dive deeper in the news out there, there's a lot. Before they are skeptical using this technology, but of course it's the solution that we all want. It's all about freedom, it's all about transparency, and of course there's no middleman who's going to actually manipulate everything.
All right. So why is the infusion of blockchain technology revolutionizing electronic finance?
Well, we are all used to with the traditional banks that we have. You have a local bank there in Indonesia. We have a bank here in the Philippines. So I don't want to fall in line. For me, falling in line is very like hassle. It's a there's so much hassle when you fall in line, when you
True.
pay your bills. But when it comes to this technology, actually, we have this coins PH already. It
Mhm.
accepts. This is not a promotional. I'm not affiliated with CoinsPH, but how I pay my bills is actually using blockchain technology. I receive cryptocurrencies using CoinsPH, and I'll just actually not fall in line anymore. And of course, when it comes to investments, I'm not a financial advisor. But when it
Mhm.
comes to investments, it's very, very what do you call this? You can see it, because when we invest in the traditional banks out there, you cannot see where your money is being invested, right?
True.
Especially the time deposit. So for this one, you can actually see it in your mobile phone, in your desktop already. I don't want to name names, but it's up to you to do your own research for the best investments out there. Because again, this is actually a general blockchain and cryptocurrency
Yes,
interview.
indeed. So, do you think that digital infusion can substantially improve more in mobile payment solutions?
Yes, of course. So for the mobile solutions, I hope that there is an exchange or a wallet out there that will actually partner with the merchants here in the Philippines or in your
Mhm.
country as well. So you can definitely like trade at the same time, use your phone and that platform to pay your bills, to buy goods. So it's all cashless already.
And we are just starting.
We are just starting. Actually, all of the banks and other
Yeah.
in other countries are actually planning to launch their own digital currency. So of
Mm.
course we have to actually support our countries as well. It's a big, huge topic out there as well for CBDC. So when it comes to digital currencies, I know that Philippines is actually wanting to launch the digital pesos.
Hmm. So, how will blockchain technology impact digital technology in general from your point of view?
From my own point of view, again,
Yes.
it's very wide. So the best technology that I can think of is actually through voting. You know, everyone can vote using blockchain technology. You can see it, and everything will be transparent. There's no cheating, there's no manipulation. When it comes to someone, if ever, I know I proposed this one in the Philippines government, but of course, it's very fair when it comes to the blockchain technology when you vote for someone. So, of course, it's our rights for us to actually have the transparency that we all need and crave for.
That is really, really true. So also linked to the previous answer that you just stated, do you
Yeah.
think this blockchain technology can disrupt corporate organizations or maybe governmental organizations?
Actually, they're already being part of this revolution. We call it revolution. So they're adopting already, and they're actually seeking to enter the market. We are here actually to compare in the traditional markets that we have.
Mhm.
It's very diverse, when it comes to women empowerment as well. We all help each other, we all promote each other. And I haven't seen a world like this because I work in the call center industry for 8 years. And then
Oh,
we all know that there's manipulation for power struggle. If your boss doesn't like you, yeah, you know what I mean.
yes.
It's discrimination. It's because they have the authority, they will definitely kick you out. So this is reality. So when it comes to blockchain technology, what I love in this industry, we are all helping each other. We don't compete with each other because we are all striving for mass adoption, unlike those who manipulate the market, okay?
This is very, very refreshing.
Yeah, it's of course, when it comes to the Indian market as well, I have a lot of partners there and it's really good. They're all like with the same vision as I have, because there's a lot of racism that is happening when it comes to the Indian
True.
market, right? So here I really have a lot of friends when it comes to the Indian market. And of course, they have the right, they're humans. For me, everything can be included in this technology.
True. So, do you think artificial intelligence technology and blockchain technology can work together? If yes, What is the impact of it?
Well, I have a sample when it comes to the trading for AI.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm a trader myself. I'm not really an advanced trader or whatever. I hold tokens, I trade when I want to. It's just like a hobby for me. But when it comes to those traders, actually a human cannot trade so fast, unlike
Mm-hmm.
AIs do. So the advancement of that, there's a lot of bots out there made by companies. So when it comes to the trading and auto trade, they can definitely do that. When it comes also for data, when it comes
Mm-hmm.
to handling data, we are humans and AIs are definitely not going to take over the world because we're still human. We are the
Yeah,
one who made AI, right? So
true.
I believe it's vice versa. It's gonna help for humans, and humans can definitely help for AI as well.
So what are the different types of cryptocurrencies available in the digital world?
You know what? A fun fact that I'm
Mm-hmm.
also the official influencer of Coin Market Cap. If you're
Mm-hmm.
aware of that,
Yes.
there's already 10,000 plus coins out there. Yeah, they've actually just posted about it. It's actually 10,000 coins listed, but not all coins are listed on Coin Market Cap. But of course, it's the basis of a legitimate project or company.
Ooh.
Yeah. Or also CoinGecko.
Mm-hmm.
When you check actually the rankings of the coins, everything is written there. So the cryptocurrencies, you can see the top 100 on Coin Market Cap, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Avalanche. There's a lot, you know. There's a lot of cryptocurrencies. Cardano. So actually, Elon Musk is supporting Cardano as well. So I
Mm-hmm.
also hold Cardano. So it's up to you to how you will support the project because there's different kinds of investments out there. It's like traditional investments when you're going to have a share, if you really want to buy their tokens. There's a lot of different investments.
All right. So considering that there are a lot of cryptocurrencies out there, right? Is one cryptocurrency tied to one single blockchain platform, or can it run across blockchain platforms simultaneously?
It cannot, you know, because there's different kinds. But Ethereum is the most there's a lot of use case when it comes to the
Mhm,
Ethereum network. I'm not biased when it comes, it's my own opinion. So
mhm.
when it comes to the Ethereum blockchain, there's a lot of coins actually associated to Ethereum network.
All right. And what happens if someone or a company buy a blockchain platform and shut it down? What do you think will happen to the owner of the cryptocurrency? What do you think?
Well, when it comes to shutting down a blockchain network, I would advise for you to check the team
Mm,
of the company, if they're legitimate, if they're out there active, because you know when it comes to companies and investments, it's all about risk. So you don't know actually who's the bad guy out there, who's going to run away with your money, and the companies out there who's really doing well. So it really depends upon your own research. That's
mhm,
for me to play safe because that's how I view how I check companies. So always check the team first, their
mhm.
credibility. Credibility and reputation is very important. The community that they have, the website, the social media platforms, and LinkedIn. You know, LinkedIn is an open source professional network for me. You can actually look up the team there if a company have. So it's very safe for you to do that.
All right. So since we have been seeing some companies, some cryptocurrency companies making acquisitions to blockchain platforms. So what are the advantages of owning a blockchain platform?
Well, when it comes, it's not just about the hype, but of course,
Mhm,
the beauty behind blockchain technology. Again, I'm going to reiterate the beauty of it is because of the transparency. So, for example, in a setting of your company, so you have a payroll.
mhm,
Instead of you waiting, issuing your invoice, so definitely all of your salaries can become like cryptocurrencies already. And then your payslip will be in the blockchain and you can see it. It's very fast when it comes to those data that we have and the information that we have as well. And also for school records. So not just for companies out there. When it comes to the school records, of course, if you want to see your grades for the students out there who's going to watch this, just imagine your grades will be uploaded in the blockchain technology. You can see your certificate when you graduate. So it's very hassle free and, of
Mhm.
course, transparent. The employer will see your certificate when you graduate. It's all in one. It's not you going to the school just by you requesting for the physical one, right? The physical paper. And now actually we're doing online school for I have a daughter, and
Mhm.
now I really want actually everything to be digital.
Wow, this is rare. This is actually rare to listen the opinion of a mother who has a child that is doing online school that actually wants it to be like just online and digital. Because like a lot of mothers here in Indonesia, they have been kind of getting crazy because of the online school. So yeah, wow.
Because everything is uploaded online.
Yeah.
We're already going there because you know what? This COVID thing is actually like a pathway, a big door for the blockchain technology for me.
Mhm. That is true. A lot of things are being digitalized like rapidly.
And if you don't innovate, you'll actually not be part of the boat.
That is true. So we talk about the beauty and the advantage of owning blockchain platform. What about the disadvantages?
The disadvantage, there's a lot of hackers out there. So just be
Right.
careful. When it comes to the execution, again, I told you that there's a lot of blockchain networks.
Mhm.
So all technologies have still loopholes. But when it comes to the technology, just always be careful when it comes to actually investing, using it, because, not all technologies are perfect. And of course, we're striving to be still better than what we have before. It's all about innovation. It's all about making the world a better place for me. It's
So
like a Miss Universe answer.
well, you're the digital universe. Okay, so if someone has a blockchain platform, how do you make revenue out of it?
There's a lot. So when it comes to, for example, me, I have this PR agency. If you also want to have a PR agency, you'll definitely outsource a lot of press releases. You'll do a lot of campaigns. That's another revenue for you. Another revenue as well is when you trade. And then,
Mhm.
of course, if you build your own company using blockchain, if you have groups of developer, you can definitely make your own firm for blockchain developers who can definitely provide that technology to many companies. There's a lot, when it comes to also advisory, you can also be an advisor here. And when it comes to the applications, I know a lot of good companies in Dubai, so they have Dubai Academy. So
Mm.
Dubai Academy is actually all in one platform, which actually provides education about trading, education about what blockchain is, all about the jobs out there with here in this industry. So there's a lot. There's a lot of revenue income when it comes to blockchain technology and crypto.
That is very interesting. So besides the revenue, what do you think that motivates people or motivates a company to buy a blockchain platform if the market can constantly make new ones?
Well, for me, they've already seen it because of
Mm.
the mass adoption that happened since last year, December, because of Elon Musk, right?
Yeah.
So they're all jumping to this boat, big boat that we have. So it's all about making your own opportunity. And of course, the right execution when it comes to the blockchain platforms. So it can definitely help. Again, it depends on your purpose. And if you really want to help a lot of people out there that needs this technology, you'll definitely excel.
All right. So is it risky for a company to have all its valuable asset in the digital world?
Well, for me, everything is about risk. I mentioned that earlier, right? So if you don't take the risk, but of course, when it comes to investments, don't put everything like, for example, that's your money, that's your whole money, your life savings. Please don't put it, because it's for those risk takers. But if you're really brave enough to actually invest in something that you can lose, so it's still up to you. Again, it's still up to you with all of the money that you have, where you invest it, where you put your money, or acquiring blockchain technology or enabled platforms. It's still up to you. But the beauty behind this is the transparency. The it's decentralized and decentralized. So there's a big difference about it. There's no single point person at all. There's no third party. So everything will be seamless.
Mm. And why does crypto mobile payments work in country like Japan, for example, and yet not adopted in some other highly digitalized societies? What are like the things that is kind of like the challenge?
Well, it's all about, because per country we do have different regulations. We also have different strategies for the countries that we have. So it depends on them if they want to adopt the technology, if they want to adopt cryptocurrency. It's still up to them, their strategy for them to boost their economy. Because it depends. Here in the Philippines, we're already having like different licenses when you want to become regulated. So
Mhm.
it's still up to you. If you think if the president will think that this will help the economy, why not?
True.
Or if it's a threat, it depends on the president of the country. For me, when it comes to countries, when it comes to adoption, of course, it depends on the ruler of one country.
So, okay, so it really depends on the politics and regulations. Comes
Yeah,
back to that, yeah.
El Salvador already make a tender regulation about Bitcoin. I don't know if you've heard that. And Paraguay, there's a lot of countries following already.
Oh, that's another opportunities right there, guys.
It depends, it really depends because, I don't know, because for some other people, it's a threat for their economy. But for me, it's all about actually helping each other again.
Why do you think that these governments, for example, have been thinking that this is still a threat while the trends are going there and people are starting to shift there? Why?
It depends on the mentality again of
Mm.
each individual, each ruler of a country. Because I don't want, because this one is actually like a political
True.
it's very hard to put out a comment out there.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the adoption, it's free, it's all out there. But of course, here in the Philippines, I'm really lucky because of course we do have the regulation. Also in other countries or near countries that we have, they're already adopting this technology. It's really hard to comment when it comes to the economy and politics because they
Yes.
all have different side, I don't know, but it's all about adopting it. It's really hard to comment about that.
It's all right. So with crypto mobile payments be too energy consuming to be viable globally?
For the consuming, there's a lot. When it comes to the issue for China banning the mining, for of course because of the tweet of Elon Musk, there's
Yeah.
a lot of people migrating already when it comes to mining cryptocurrencies. Because I also have this side gig which I have connections from those countries who have green energy, so
Mm.
they're all transferring already to that country.
Mhm.
So it's actually again innovation, and of course finding the best way for us to switch with the um I don't know if it's manipulation or what, but energy is energy, green or not. It's out there. But when it comes to green energies and of course economical benefits for the nature, we can definitely do that. Again, by the way, The president of El Salvador is actually going to mine cryptocurrencies using the volcano.
Wow.
Yeah. So again, I told you that it's definitely out there when you have a solution for a certain topic or product.
Yeah, I think all this digitalization is also needed to be handled with like a more holistic or like more like solutions that is inviting everyone to also work in this, especially like in energy and such. Yeah.
Yes, and actually Ethereum is also going to do that. I think that he actually posted, I mean Vitalik Buterin, you know that the founder of Ethereum, they actually made a progress when it comes to their technology, their blockchain network using green energy.
Mm. So it's getting there. We are getting there.
I hope that Ethereum will save us from what's happening.
Go Ethereum.
I don't want to be biased, you know.
Yeah.
I'm mentioning every coins that I know, which is very famous. And of course the big points, because let's focus on positivity. When it comes to the crash of the market, you know, it became 60,000, right?
Mm.
So and then it went down or lower, like yesterday it's
Yes.
32, you know.
Yeah.
I focus on the good stuff. It's all about in your mind. I'm a spiritual person as well, but when it comes to your focus, because what you think will definitely come true. So I
Mhm.
feed myself with a lot of positive stuffs. If there's a bad news about it, I'll definitely just close my computer, close my cell phone. I'll just go ahead and relax. It's all about what you focus on.
That is very interesting because uh, as we know that the market kind of crashed these days, right?
Mm.
And everyone's kind of a little bit stressing about it. So what do you think about that? And
Well,
how can you stay positive about it? It's a superpower, honestly.
actually, I do meditate. So,
Ah.
it's all about your reality is what you think. So, if you think actually in the bad stuff will happen to you. You know, if you'll observe that with your life, if you're gonna be positive in all things, you are much more powerful than anything out there. You know, because we are all made powerful by our Creator. So, if you focus on the good things, of course, good things will happen to you. So when me, I do focus on the good stuff. So when the market crashed, I focused on building and building a lot of packages for me to actually promote the
Mhm.
projects out there. So it's very important for you to focus on the good things.
Wow, this has become also a spiritual talk, not only like a tech talk,
Yeah, no,
which is very,
it
very
depends.
important.
It depends on your views.
Exactly.
Again, we all have different religion, but for
Yes.
me, actually, we are all one, and we are just here to actually learn from each other.
Mhm. Yeah, and throughout the interview, we have been listening that you are doing a lot of projects, and also we've kind of like discovering a new layer of you that you are also into spirituality and this and that. So,
Oh.
like, would you please give us like a little bit more information about you, or like more background about yourself? Like, what is it that maybe the audience right here wants to really connect with you?
Well, for me,
Yeah.
again, I really want to be a motivational speaker before.
Mm.
That's really my thing. I'm really into tech ever since I was a kid. I wasn't able to finish college, but of course, I've took a lot of certifications for me to actually have the right path for me. So because you know, even though cryptocurrency is there, it's all about what you want in life. So it depends what you want and the life that you want for yourself. It's not because it's hype, it's for you to actually take the ride with us, you know? You have to love what you do, as per Steve Jobs. So what when you love what you're doing, you'll definitely be unstoppable.
Oh, thank you so much for that.
Yeah, because you know, fear is just in the head. When you
Okay.
actually pass through your fears, you'll definitely be the best that you can.
Wow. All right. That is a quote to live on.
I actually love quotes as well.
Yeah, I actually followed you on Instagram just recently. So
Mhm.
yeah, I kind of see like how you are very, very spiritual, and yeah, it's very interesting.
You
And
cannot combine technology and spirituality for some
yeah,
people,
yeah, yeah,
but
true,
when it comes to me, anything is possible.
true. So, okay, do you have any advice for someone who wants to get into crypto mobile payments?
Not just actually in mobile payments, because this industry or this new world for everyone is available for you. All you have to do is do your research. There's a lot of certification programs out there. You can be anything here. You can be not a doctor, of course. You can be a public service, like me. I do present to a lot of universities, a lot of events, so that's really my thing. You can also be a blockchain developer. You can actually build your own company, like a consultancy, the one that I mentioned earlier as well. You can build your own public relations company. You can build your own app. You can be anything. So all you have to do is actually just be certified, uh,
Mhm.
be like acquire all of the knowledge that is needed. It's already out there, because all of the things that we need is actually inside of us already. So when it comes to this, just do your own research, ask a mentor, and be part of the family.
All right, thank you for that. I'm pretty sure that everyone's starting to take notes of all those points. So, in your opinion, as you said that governments are, trying to make their own cryptocurrencies, but will governments adopt crypto payments soon? And if so, why?
Well, here in the Philippines, we do accept cryptocurrencies. Again, the app that I mentioned to you earlier,
Mhm.
and then also the famous
Oh, I cannot
one
hear
is
any.
Gcash. So
Mhm.
it's
Pardon, Miss Myrtle. I kind of not hearing anything right now. I am not sure if it's my connection.
oh, there.
Hold up. Okay, you're back. You're back.
Yeah, it's mine. Sorry.
All right. We're so sorry, but would you please repeat the answer for us? Hello, Miss Myrtle. Well, yes, guys, like these types of things usually happen, like technologies just have its own challenges. Hello, Miss Myrtle, can you hear me well? Okay.
And I'm back. I'm sorry for that.
Yes. All right. We're glad that you're back.
Yeah, I reconnected. I don't know what happened because it says connected.
Okay. So yeah, would you please answer, like repeat the answer for us? Thank you.
Okay, can you please repeat the question? Sorry, I got lost with that.
It's okay. So, will governments ever adopt crypto payments soon? And if so, why?
When it comes to adoption, again, it's per country. It
Mhm.
depends on your country, your ruler, your government. So here in the Philippines, for example, we have GCash. GCash is actually the most famous utility. You can pay your bills, you can pay anything, even your what do you call this, the certificates for whatever things that you want for your employment. You can actually pay using that GCash app that we have.
Mm.
So they're eyeing actually to integrate cryptocurrencies as well.
Mhm.
So yeah, when it comes to adoption, we're already there.
All right. So,
I don't
have you,
know. I don't know if that's the case for Indonesia.
well,
I
we are,
believe that you want to actually have taxes, right?
yeah, but I mean, it is not that booming yet right now for crypto payments. So yeah,
Mhm.
I think we're trying to get there, but the hype is also quite good here. So I think sooner or later we're gonna get that.
Okay. And
So,
good, yeah, I believe so. And because really, this revolution can definitely help. It's very, very easy to use and everything is transparent. So that's we're all looking for the freedom and of course the transparency.
so what are some financial analysts critics towards cryptocurrency? And are these criticism unfounded? What do you think?
For me, not all analysts in the crypto space is actually accurate. That's
Mm,
just my own perspective. We all have opinions. So my opinion, they're not all accurate when it comes to the prediction of Bitcoin or whatever. But the advice is actually for you to have a technical analysis skill for you to actually determine the market. But not anyone or no one actually made a good prediction about it. Some, I believe there's one or two, or I don't know. I'm just not seeking about it. But when it comes to technical analysis about the prices or whatever, it really depends. So not everyone makes an accurate prediction.
all right, so if a company buys a blockchain platform, can they be held responsible for some illegal transactions? What do you think?
No, because it depends on which company that
Mm,
they'll actually build.
mm,
So when it comes to money laundering, blah blah, there's a lot of the regulations when it comes to issuing that. Again, here in the Philippines, we also have that for the regulations and whatever. So if you're going to actually build or establish an exchange company, of course, there's a risk for that when it comes to anti-money laundering or illegal transactions. That's where the complication will come up when it comes to you building your like accepting investments. So it's very risky for me.
mhm.
But of course, please stay safe and abide with your government by the
Yes.
government rules that you have per country. Because again, we can discuss general blockchain and cryptocurrency information here and other events out there. But of course, it depends on your country and regulation.
All right, so we have talked a little bit about the privacy and personal information, right, before. So what do you think are some impacts does blockchain technology have on the privacy and personal information?
Well, I know this one project. I will not mention it because again, I don't want to be biased. So, when it comes to this decentralization of your privacy, we all know that I don't want to badmouth as well a company, but the
Mhm.
social media that I'm using, so it's very, very like all of my data is exposed. Again, I don't mind because I don't have any secrets at all or whatever. I'm not doing anything bad. But when it comes to the decentralization of a social media, it's best. This company is actually establishing the centralized network, which you can be rewarded at the same time. Because that's also, by the way, the beauty behind blockchain. Users can be rewarded at the same time, and this is the only technology that can ever do that when it comes to the rewards, incentivization. So it's very, very like abundant when it comes to this technology. It really rewards users. It depends how the blockchain or the network or the company is built when it comes to incentives, rewards at the same time.
All right, so does the concept of blockchain introduce a violation of privacy, such as like,
Well,
yeah.
no, because there's a lot of it's a huge topic again,
Mhm.
when it comes to the privacy and security, one company must actually abide to the rules again depending on the country. So here we also have like the KYC processes.
Mhm.
So KYC processes is actually know your customer. Of course, you need to know, and there's actually a notice that all your information is being kept safe. So it depends on the company or the platform that you will use.
All right. So what is the best way to invest in blockchain technology?
I'm not a financial advisor, but when it comes to investments, well, there's a lot of just a tip for many people.
Mhm.
When you're into pre-sale, if you want to support actually projects that's a startup, as in really a startup, you can buy their pre-sale tokens. There's also like that. So when the price goes up, of course, you have a lot of billions of tokens because you've actually supported them by buying that, right? So you can definitely have an income. Of course, your portfolio will definitely times 10 or times 1000. It really depends. So do your own research, and then with trading, you can also actually be a millionaire if you're really that technical. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm just actually explaining my own experience, my knowledge when it comes to the opportunities, how you can get money. Yeah, when it comes to trading, join groups. There's a lot of communities in Telegram. There's a lot, when it comes to the Telegram channels.
Mhm.
There's paid subscription if you really want to have an accurate prediction. Some made a lot of money, some really lost their money. So again, but by the way, when it comes to comparing the traditional and cryptocurrency prices, stocks and forex prices are really like stable.
Mhm.
I'm not into forex, but when it comes to cryptocurrency, if you'll notice, we've mentioned earlier that the price is really going up, going down,
Yeah.
so it's volatile. So it's very important actually for us to be careful with our finances. And there's an association with AI as well. Some other countries actually have, or some projects out there have AIs integrated on their platform, and then the volatility of the cryptocurrency prices are eliminating all of that.
Wow.
There's a lot,
Yeah. All right. So, what are the issues that face or that we can face for adoption of smart contracts on top of blockchain, apart from security and privacy?
When it comes to the blockages, it depends actually again, because here in the Philippines is different from other countries. Here you can definitely build smart contracts. It depends on how it's executed for the smart contracts, because again there's a lot of scammers out there. Especially here, I'm just observing the market, and there's a lot of scams out there building Ponzi schemes when it
Mhm.
comes to smart contracts execution, making you believe that you'll earn a lot of money. So if it's too good to be true, guys, it's not true. And just check, and of course ask me or any other famous mentors out there, or a blockchain enthusiast, for you to check their smart contracts, because again, if it has this Ponzi scheme or the pyramid scheme, it's very like it's gonna collapse.
Hmm. All right.
Because
So,
there's a lot of MLM companies out there who's actually jumping in ever since
oh,
2017. Yeah, and then they're using this structure again to actually make believe that people can definitely use this, invite people, blah blah blah. What happens if they don't invite anymore? I'm not against into MLM, because there's a lot of MLM companies who's regulated,
mhm,
but
mhm.
just again, be wary, be careful, because there's a lot of bad people doing bad things. It's not the technology.
True. Yeah, technology can be there, but then again,
It
it's up to
depends.
us. Yes, it's
But
up to us.
there's duality in everything.
Mhm.
It doesn't like rainbows and butterflies all along in our lives, because again, it's positive and negative. We still need that to balance everything.
True. So, okay, in 5 words or less, how do you want the audience to think of cryptocurrency? Like, for example, like it's the future, something like that, in 5 words or less.
It's already overrated when I say it's the future.
Yeah.
No, for me, it's actually fair. 5 words, right?
Yes.
Fair, transparent, diversity, Five words: diversity, inclusion, and of course, freedom.
Freedom. Those are very powerful. Okay,
I don't
so
want future because it's already overrated and used by a lot of companies. We are the future of blah, 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 right?
yes, that's true. That is true. And actually, the future is here. So, is it
The
really
future
the
is
future?
the one you create in your mind.
Yeah, right. Right. All right. So, what is your hope for the people when it comes to the blockchain and also the cryptocurrency?
Well, I just hope that you'll check this great opportunity, this great technology. It's not rainbows and butterflies again. So be careful when it comes to the investments, of course, your money. It's if ever that you have a job and you want to actually be part of the trading or you want to invest in something, please be careful and equip yourselves with technical skills, technical analysis skills. There's a lot of people actually offering that services. Some are free, some are really helping people without any payment when it comes to technical analysis. Because
Mhm.
I have a lot of inquiries when it comes to how can I invest in Bitcoin, blah 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 blah. When Elon Musk tweeted and then it became mainstream in the Philippines, our mainstream media is actually promoting the news about blockchain and cryptocurrencies. I had a lot of inquiries with my friends, my families. Way back 2017, I'm just quiet. But now my inbox is actually exploding about which coins to invest, which coins to. I said, I'm not a financial advisor. All you have to do is actually check the good projects out there, have a mentor, and get yourselves out there to have a certificate. So you can definitely apply when someone is hiring. So that's what I'm telling them. So that's the same for the attendees right now.
All right, thank you so much. And do you have any closing statements for today's interview?
Just believe in yourself. Now, this is not a technical aspect
Mhm.
of things, but when it comes to believing in yourself, loving yourself, of course, everything will be in balance. Everything will be in its perfect place. And then everything will be magical when it comes to the technology that you want to check. Always seek within, always trust yourself because all of the things that we've discussed is technical. So this
True.
one is a different closing remarks for everyone, just for me to inspire a little bit because I know that I'm here to actually inspire people and help at the same time because you're not alone. Don't always because there's a lot of people with suicide rates here in the Philippines. There's a lot of mental health is very important for me because me myself I didn't get the help that I need when I battled with depression. So when it comes to your mental health, guys, please take care. Please always value yourself and know that you are not alone.
We are very sorry for what you have gone through. And yes,
That's
there
okay.
are there are a lot of people who are struggling together in this. So thank you so much for the inspiration. Thank you so much for everything that you have shared to us. We learn a lot. We get inspired a lot. And honestly, when you say all that, especially the motivational thing, it gets through
Yeah, of
to
course.
to my insides, like to my, I don't know if it's like my heart or is it like my soul, but I do feel like I want to cry.
Oh, I felt that too, but of course, there's a lot. You don't know what actually a person is actually experiencing with their life.
True.
But of course, you're there to actually inspire. At the same time, I want this to be different. So me, I will really push and be myself. I will not put a mask. I really support technology as well as inspiring people, and that's my calling in life. So yeah, I hope you all stay safe. And of course, please do value yourself and your family.
Thank you so much, Miss Myrtle and Ramos, for the talk today. And thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in today in this very, very amazing talk that we have. We are very, very, very glad that you're here. And we would love to ask you, Miss Myrtle Ann, to say our tagline. So our tagline is Tech for ID, technology for Indonesia, technology for everyone.
Tech for ID, technology for Indonesia, technology for everyone.
Thank you so much, Miss Myrtle Ann. All right, everyone, we are going to close the session for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you guys miss out the live session, don't worry, because we are going to upload this video to Tech for ID's YouTube channel so that you can always check it out. So yeah, thank you, Miss Myrtle Ann.
Thank you,
wish
guys.
health and abundance and love and light. So,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, you also know that. Yeah. Love and light. Please take care. And guys, don't forget to love yourself. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.